Here's another one. Hello everyone. Well, it's not everyone, just a few of you. If you've watched some of my videos, you know what this is. It's hydrostatic. It doesn't have an 18 on it, doesn't have a mower deck on it, just a hydrostatic. This has been the one I've been toying with. The engine is different. It had a 14.5 overhead valve instead of the 12.5. Don't have a pulley on top yet to start it, which I need. Parents keep killing my battery in the grass cutting lawnmower. It's got car donut tires on the side. Made a skid plate, a piece of scrap metal. It's actually the top back half of a wide outdoor lawnmower. Bolt. I think there's a top speed of about 9. It's not meant to go fast, just something to play some rocks with. And what I want to tell you guys about is the setup I got here. Some of you may not know what this is. I just recently found out what it is after about 2 weeks of trying to start this engine. It's a carburetor shut-off switch. This thing needs to be hooked up. Nothing will work without this. Some of you guys will have the same issue. The engine only runs if I dump fuel in the carburetor. Yeah. This thing right here is a pin that pops up, holds the float up. It won't move. And when you put 12 volts to it, it pops back down. You have full floating abilities. And what I do with this, it's wired back there, comes across. And under here is this wire, and connects back in behind the gas tank. It goes up to this black switch, which just engages it. Flick it up, disables it, turn it off, kills it. The reason you should put a switch to this is if you keep it open, fuel will build up in there and it will start to leak. And nobody wants leaking fuel. These things are already expensive enough to make. That's about it. It's got the kill switch. Red's kill switch. Black is fuel. They both will kill it. It runs alright. And something I didn't tell you guys was the hydrostatic transmission. I was towing home that other lawnmower back in there. I don't think you can see it with this thing. Going up the hill, things started to get a little hot. Started squealing. This breather tube was spewing out brown gunk from the hydrostatic transmission, which is non-serviceable. But the thing is, you can service them. Pull it all out, take the whole axle out, take the tires off, and back in up there. You can't really see it. The breather tube comes down through there into the back of the transmission. Another thing I did, I took it off, drained all the fluid, which on the videos I've seen take less than a liter. This thing spewed out about 3 liters of this brown, semi-clunky liquid, which I don't think is very good for the hydrostatic. So then I put automatic transmission fluid back into it. Nice red stuff. Put it back together. I had a few issues with adjustments. It's actually no, I don't think you guys can see it. It's underneath that fan blade. You can see the nut. There's 2 holes for that. I shoved it in the wrong hole. Started this thing up. Took the hydraulic relief off. Held my foot on the brake, but neutral was not neutral. Neutral was full reverse. I crammed this sucker into the back of the garage, right between the wood splitter and the table. Didn't work so well. Neutral was actually up about here. So everything was backwards. I had to do a little bit of modifying to a step washer on the pulley. You can see it down there. Ground down half of it so it's able to slide through. Fix that issue. And that's about all that's new with this. Soon we're going to be fixing the wobble in the front tires. Got the welder working. This side's good. This side needs a washer down there, just to help it go on. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this.